For 2025, my goal was to do as many new to me puzzle brands as possible, and I managed to do 23 new to me brands. So I thought for today we will do a little award ceremony and I will share with you the best of some categories. I feel there should be an award for the most beautiful box design, and that award goes to Bespoke Letterpress. I absolutely love the design of this box. I love the size. I love that it is clean. There's only a little puzzle piece image here in the corner. There's nothing that overlaps as the image. Everything on this box is in gold and it just looks absolutely beautiful. This is a puzzle that I will be able to put on a shelf to display, definitely. The category that I feel deserves an award is the most underhyped puzzle brand. And for me, amongst the ones that I did in 2025, it will be Spin Master. I didn't hear nearly enough good things about this brand compared to how much I enjoyed this puzzle. Why is nobody talking about Spin Master? It's a Canadian brand, and I went in with zero expectations and I thoroughly enjoyed this puzzle. In the category of most enjoyable image, I did not choose a fine art puzzle. I went with this one by Lagoon Puzzles. It is the one with the stamps, and I had so much fun with this puzzle. I will do it over and over again, and I will never get tired of this image. It's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, enjoyable, fun. So this one is the one that get my award. So while we are on the topic of most enjoyable image, I am also going to give an award to the least enjoyable image. And for me, it was this one by Puzzles That Rock. And as beautiful as it is, I struggled so much with this image. So unfortunately, I have to give this one to Puzzles That Rock. And it's nothing to do with the quality of the brand. The pieces are absolutely magnificent. It's thick, it's unique. There was no false fits. The image was just so difficult for me. So unfortunately, and I hate to do that, but Puzzles That Rock got the least enjoyable image. In the category of puzzles that met my expectations, or I can say puzzles that is appropriately hyped, I go with Cloudberries. This was everything I expected it to be, and it is as good a quality puzzle as everybody says it is, and I can't fault it on any of the categories whatsoever. So this is definitely an enjoyable, fun, quality puzzle. So in the category for puzzles that exceeded my expectations, these two are in a tie. This is a mega puzzle and it is the Hometown Collection one that I did. This one exceeded my expectation because the pieces were very thin. I did not think I was going to enjoy it as much as I did. So this one was quite a surprise and I ended up loving this puzzle. This one is a Chinese brand, and I expected it to have all the letters or numbering at the back as most of the Chinese brands and the pieces to be thinner and everything. But the quality of this one turned out to be very much the same as the ones that is local to us, and that surprised me. So definitely these two are in a tie. I can't, both of them equally surprised me, and it was definitely better than I expected. And then another category that I'm going to give an award to that I don't really want to, but I am going to because we are honest about our puzzle experience. It is for the puzzle that did not meet my expectations quite as much as I expected, and this will be the Jigsaw puzzles. Um, I expected more of this. So, but by no means I say this is not a good brand and it's not an enjoyable puzzle. I ended up enjoying it because of the artwork and a lot of other factors, but this is the one that not meet my expectations as much as I expected. Sorry. Next category is for the worst false fits in a puzzle, and unfortunately, that award will go to Tomax Puzzles. I struggled so much with false fits in this one, and I don't think I will buy another one from this brand unless the image is of such nature that I know I won't have a problem with false fits. But wherever there is a Big blue sky, never again. There's always a whole bunch of American brands that I wish I could get my hands on. In 2025, I managed to get my hands on three of them. And of the three, the one that I wish could get a set off point in my country would be White Mountain. And by no means do I say that this brand is better than the other two. I enjoyed all three of them equally as much. This one I just loved slightly more because of the cut, because of the image. Had I gotten any other images for any of these, my choice might have been different. But for the ones that I managed to get my hands on, this is the one of the three that I enjoy most. And if somebody, anybody, managed to get a set off point in South Africa, this is the one that I would definitely invest in. So my final award goes to the one that I ended up loving the most, and that award goes to Pomegranate. This is the brand that I absolutely love the most. The quality of the pieces, the images that they in general choose for their puzzles is absolutely stunning. So this is the one that I will keep going back to. And this is the one that win my vote for favorite brand. So these are the puzzles that did not get an award from me today, but don't throw them away. These puzzles are loved in some or other way, and they are definitely in between some of these categories. Some is a close runner up to some of the awards that I did give out today. And I just want to go through these and give a special mention to these brands as well, because I really did enjoy most of these tremendously. First one is Exploding Kittens. Loved it, will buy more, definitely. Crown Point Graphics, loved the puzzle experience, but I doubt I will get my hands on another one. But if I could, definitely I would. Bits and Pieces, Random Cut, loved Random Cut. If I could get my hands on more, definitely I would. Springbok, loved it, enjoyed it. Random Cut, if I could get my hands on more, I definitely would. Lime Tree, loved the art, loved the quality. If I could get my hands on more, I would. The toys, love the image, probably more than the quality, but I love the quality as well. If I could get my hands on more, I would. Gibsons, for those of you that saw some of my older videos, I had some trouble with the older one, loved the newer one. For both, I would get more if I could. Be Puzzled, Impossible Puzzle, loved it, was a nice challenge. Definitely, if I could get my hands on more, I would. Puzzle Create Puzzles, a South African brand, very much the same as the RGS that I love and are used to. If I could get my hands on more, I would. Nordic Games, love the puzzle, love the image especially. If I could get my hands on more, I would. The last two is just a special mention. These are old brands. I don't think you will get your hands on these anymore. But this one is a PTZ. Love the image. The quality was very much like the um, Jan van Haasteren puzzles. So if I could get my hands on more, definitely I would. The last one, I'm not even sure how to pronounce this, is Citadel Puzzles. This one had a little bit of a problem with the cut, and I assume it's not a general thing. It was maybe a once-off thing, but I loved the image, and I would give it another try. I'm not going to go out of my way to look for another one by this brand, but I would give it another try if I could. I had so much fun with all the new brands in 2025. I wanted to focus on new artists in the year of 2026, but I've decided I've got enough brands that I haven't tried yet that I could do probably equally as much this year. So, again, for 2026, I am going to focus on new to me brands and try them out and give you a review of them. And at the end of the year, give you feedback of all the new to me brands that I've tried. So please let me know, have you tried any of these brands and how many did you try and which ones were your favorite? I would love to hear your feedback. What's new brands that you tried in 2025 that you will go back to? Any feedback will be greatly appreciated. And then I also appreciate your time. I know your time is so precious. So I appreciate you watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.